only on Christ 17 TV. On a Sunday, back at you again. Like always, today I got something to show you. Told you, these kids out of control these days. People ain't whooping their kids' ass no more, so they turn it into little punks, little motherfuckers who fuck with old ladies, who fuck with the elderly, who just do bullshit. When I was growing up, it wasn't like that. We was helping the elderly across the street, helping them with the groceries upstairs if they didn't have no elevator, carrying them to the door, all that shit. But these days, well, I tell you, these motherfuckers ain't raising their kids right, man. Ain't raising their kids worth of shit, and they turn it out to be not men, but little street punks doing foul shit. Let me just show you something.
Of a Long Beach apartment complex. They say they're concerned for their safety after repeated break-ins and run-ins with the homeless. Adding fuel to the fire, one of those neighbors was attacked recently near the complex. And this is the same apartment building where several fires were intentionally set last month.
Yeah, Jennifer McGraw is live in Long Beach tonight with new video and reaction from some of those neighbors. Jennifer.
Rick and Karine, these are luxury apartments right here on the boardwalk in Long Beach. People pay thousands of dollars to live here. They say they don't feel safe walking to their car, let alone walking down their own hallways, and says something needs to be done. An apartment complex here in Long Beach making headlines once again. Neighbors once harassed by an arsonist now say they're being terrorized by teenagers.
These kids don't care. They're looking for trouble.
Kimberly was attacked in the courtyard at these luxury Camden Harborview apartments. Many people have been.
One hit me with the skateboard, and the other one was hitting the other guy. They were socking him, and he didn't want to fight back. He was just trying to get them to stop. He didn't want to hurt any kids.
And then this, caught on camera, kicking in her door.
Doing the donkey kick. It was 8:30 at night. We did call the police. I do have a report on that.
Tenants say it's a constant cycle of people breaking in, neighbors getting attacked, and they say management is doing nothing.
You have courtesy patrol. That's a joke.
Susan Herman, another victim.
I was attacked by the pool area while I was on the phone with 911 by these teenagers.
And it's not just teens, but a revolving door of thieves.
Cars stolen, cars vandalized, people beat up. I mean, what does it take? You have amenities here that you're afraid to use because you don't know what you're going to find. And those teenagers, they're just out of control.
And are begging the owners, the city, and the police for help.
We need somebody that actually cares, but at this point, you need armed guards. You have to take back your property.
I reached out to the apartment building managers, and I also reached out to police, but it is a Sunday, so we have not yet heard back. We hope to get more information. And these folks have even taken their cause to City Hall. They hope this video and everyone seeing it, they hope that this brings some light to their situation. We are live in Long Beach. Jennifer McGraw, KTLA 5 News.
All right. Check this out. Imagine paying all that rent to what they call them luxury apartments, and say one of them ladies is your mother, and you don't even live over there. She live by herself. And imagine your mom getting harassed and assaulted by teenagers. Grown women. Told you, these kids got no respect, man, these days. They all turning into punks. People ain't raising their kids. Where's the fathers at? Where's the uncles at? Where's all the men raising these little punks? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are we dealing with so many young men that aren't men, and they acting like this? They hurting children, they hurting the elderly, and it's a constant thing. And it's not like it's one of them or two of them. It's a whole group. Now one of you motherfuckers out the group was raised right. That's crazy to me. I don't get, I don't understand at all. That's crazy to me. That's crazy that people ain't raising their kids, and these kids is running out here doing wild shit. Now, if somebody come and shoot one of your kids because they fucking with somebody's mama or grandmother, because that lady look pretty old, like that she got grandkids, then you gonna be talking about that my baby ain't never did nothing to nobody, he was a good kid. No, he wasn't a good kid. He was actually a piece of shit. Constantly harassing, attacking women, hitting them with skateboards, assaulting older women, elderly, while they sitting at the pool. Who's raising these fucking kids? I don't know. This shit is crazy. Cause my son, he ain't like that. He was raised very well. He don't do no punk shit like that. My nephews who got great dads, they raised them kids as men, and they ain't gonna do no shit like that. If anything, they're gonna help the ladies, not assault these women and this elderly lady. And those apartments, luxury my ass. Not the way they stealing shit, burning shit, and all kind of shit like that. That's crazy to pay that much rent and live in fear like that. Especially if you an older lady and you live alone. Even the older man, they was punching him and doing all kind of shit. Where's the motherfucking daddies at and the uncles, the nobody taught these kids no fucking respect. To respect your fucking elders and not put your hands on women and elderlies. Shit is sickening. These motherfuckers are little cowards. They ain't gangsters. They ain't hard. It take a whole group of you little motherfuckers to hurt somebody who's vulnerable, who's old, or a fucking lady, a woman. It says a lot for the parenting. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been a big one to judge parents, but nowadays, yeah, I kind of am. Because you got to raise your kids right. Or at least show them manners and respect. I know ain't nobody perfect. Kids going to be kids. They going to get into fights. They going to tease motherfuckers. They going to get into trouble. But know where to draw the line at. Know that certain shit is off limits. Is off limits. Like all the other codes they got. Motherfucker hitting this old lady and hitting this lady with a skateboard. You motherfuckers should be ashamed of yourself. And I hope somebody older gets a hold of your little ass and gives you the business. So then you can see how it feels to be that victim, that lady. Somebody gonna see that. Somebody gonna see that shit and ain't gonna find that shit funny at all and gonna do something to them little teenagers, and they might even get killed doing shit like that. You can't hit everybody's people ain't having that shit. These women got sons and kids, I'm pretty damn sure, or nephews, who ain't taking that shit lightly at all. It might come back on a whole different height. And when they coming back, they ain't coming back to talk or fight. They come back to do one thing. Solve the problem. Oh, I'm not coming here to fight, so when I leave, you could keep fucking with my mama. They ain't coming over there like that. They gonna come over there on some other shit. And then somebody gonna lose their motherfucking freedom. Somebody gonna lose a child because these motherfuckers is acting crazy. And I ain't gonna lie. I ain't been the one to ever judge no parenting. But the more I get older and see how my kids turned out, my bro's sons, and it's like when you teach your son and you stay on your son's ass, he gonna be grown up to be a good man. If you're not in his life and you ain't gonna show him shit but bullshit, guess what he's gonna be? Grow up to be bullshit. Only on Christ 17, man, I'm gonna keep talking about these little cowards that keep going around doing cowardly shit. Cowardly shit. And people ain't taking accountability for nothing. If that's your son, you need to have a talk with your son. If that's your kids, have a talk with your kids. So they quit doing bullshit and might find themselves getting killed. Because everybody ain't playing around out here. You fuck with the wrong person, guess what's gonna happen? A motherfucker gonna smoke your ass. Or stab you or do some crazy shit where you're not around no more, and not your father and your mother or whoever is gonna have to find a way to bury you. Because you was doing stupid bullshit. Only on Christ 17 TV, a motherfucker get tired of seeing bullshit. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, comment down below. And like I say about this time, man, and every day, take care of your kids, raise your kids right, and maybe you won't be seeing your kid on the TV beating up elderly or grown women and being out of pocket. Yeah, so with that being said, man, like I say every time, too, and cheers. Catch you on the flip side, player.